Hey, good morning and welcome back to the channel. I've decided to add a new camera to my repertoire. I was on my way to go get it and I realized I didn't have my wallet. That's when I realized 99% sure I left it at work and I know exactly where I left it. So I'm heading there right now to pick it up. So, once again, another day off, I'm going by work, but at least this time I'm not going there to work. I'm going there to pick up my wallet, then go to a local place, which I'll talk about that in this video too, which I wasn't too keen on going back to, but I kind of have no choice. I'm gonna go pick up the DJI 360 because I really want the 360 camera to obviously capture 360 videos when we go to Disneyland, because this is probably gonna be our last trip for quite a while. So I thought it'd be really fun to capture them in that 360 mode and put them up on the channel for other people to experience. So right now, let's go get that wallet and let's head over to the store that shall not be named just yet. Crisis averted, wallet found is exactly where I thought I left it. I took it out last night for something and couldn't remember if I put it back or not. So I checked this morning, sure enough, it wasn't there. But hey, it was right where I left it at work. Good times. But now as I make the trek, let me catch you up on a little bit of information. Won't be a whole lot, I promise. If you don't want to, skip like 20 seconds. Okay, long story short is, I decided I wasn't gonna go to Best Buy anymore. I recently just purchased a video capture for turning VHS into digital files. And it said on there, Windows only. I was like, oh, it's only Windows, I only have Mac. And the guy there was like, oh, don't worry about it. If it doesn't work, you can bring it back. I was like, okay, cool. And I looked on the website while I was there because there's no keys to software or anything important to the story. It is a general software you can download free from Roxio. And it showed that there was a Mac compatible version. So I said, okay, I'll give it a try. Came home, tried it, didn't work. No problem. Went back to return it and they said no. They said no because their software there requires a key and you can't return it once it's been opened. I did politely say, oh, there's no key to the software. It's just generic software. And the guy, when I purchased it, I double checked. He said, yes, it could be returned if need be. And there's nothing against her. She was just like, it's not gonna let me return it because there's just some products you can't return once it's been opened. Which again, I'm fully aware of. This just isn't one of them. It even said on the receipt, I had 15 days to return it. But I had my kids with me, we were in a rush, so I didn't beat the dead horse. It was just another sign of the decline of customer service and just hearing someone out. I have to work in a field where I deal with very similar situations all the time, but things like we are literally restricted from doing after a certain amount of time. Like, it's not that I don't want to, I legally cannot. This wasn't one of those situations, so I was a little bothersome, and I normally would have oh, I'm not going back there. That was kind of ridiculous. I'd rather spend my money elsewhere. But Best Buy is one of the only places that still sells electronics that I want locally. There's no more Circuit Cities. There's no more Ultimate Electronics. It's Best Buy or at this point, Amazon. And I thoroughly don't like shopping online to have stuff mailed to my house because A, you have to wait for it now. I do like immediate gratification. And B, you never know what's going to happen from point A to Z. So I figured, okay, I'll give it another try. We're going to head out there. We're going to pick it up. And the camera I'm getting is this one right here, the DJI 360. I really can't wait to see what we can do with this. It does full 360-degree video. It has a built-in feature that'll eliminate the pole that you use for it. And I'm just buying the basic kit. I'm not buying the creator bundle because all the extra stuff it comes with, I technically already have with my DJI Action 5 and with my Osmo Pocket 3. So all the extra accoutrements I already own, except for an extra battery for it. But even then, hopefully I'm not using enough where I just run out of battery. You know what I'm saying? So next stop, Best Buy, the scene of the incident. I'm over it. Camera acquired. And the reason I bought this right now, it's actually on sale. Normally it's a little over $500, but right now after tax, it was only $379. So it's saving about $201 overall. It's worth a try. And I did confirm, once again, this didn't work the way I wanted to. It is returnable. Now, is that gonna be true? We'll find out, but I don't plan on returning it. I never do. And we're back home. Got it here, ready to unbox and show you what comes inside. I'm gonna do a quick little play with it, but we're mostly looking at what's inside the box here today. I'm hoping to do a full-on video of everything it does and everything I would like it to do. But as for right now, let's unbox this bad boy. I'm excited. To quote the great Cat Stevens, that first cut was in fact the deepest. But let's go through and see the contents piece by piece. And more importantly, let's talk about what it came with and what it didn't come with, and what I hope to do with this. So the goal of this, it's not gonna be an everyday use camera, which is why I haven't particularly been in a rush to get one. But what we're going to do with this particular camera is when we go back to Disneyland here, we're going to do a lot of 360-degree videos. Well, a couple. And I'm really excited by it because I think it's really cool technology. I have a Meta Quest that I rarely use, but the kids seem to love when we watch 3D stuff or 360-degree stuff. I think it's fun too, but I can only do it for so long because unfortunately I get vertigo attacks. So it's not very fun after long. Okay, that's everything in the box. Before we get to the camera itself, let's see inside here. I was kind of hoping that it came with more of the magnetic mounts, but it definitely does not look like it. So inside the little box here, we have what I believe is the rubber case. If it decides to open, there we go. And sure enough, it's a rubber case to help protect the camera itself and USB-C cable. Also, dun-da-da-da, battery. And as for the camera itself, it comes with a little storage bag. Now, I give credit where credit's due because DJI is very similar to Apple in as much as they actually put thought and, practice, I guess, into their boxes, into their packaging, and into what it comes with. Because that little pouch, I'm actually definitely going to use. Normally, I don't use the pouches they come with, at least not for their intended purposes. But that one is actually pretty nice and pretty well done. But yeah, like I said, no magnetic mount, but I have a couple of those anyway. And this guy here goes over the top like so. But that's not what we're using it for right now. We have the camera. Really, really cool. And it's really small and compact, so I like it. But it has the magnetic mount on the bottom, but it also has a spot for the regular like 1/4 inch screw down. But the next question is, how do I put in the battery? Okay, there's our USB-C connection. And presumably, there's our battery slot, which is right. Yeah. It's time to power it on. Make sure you put it in right, because it'd be a shame to break a camera of this quality by doing something dumb. And there it is. Language, anglais s'il vous plaît. Oh, we gotta go through the setup part. Be back in a minute. And we're back, update complete. I'm shooting part of this with my phone, so I had to step away for a minute. But there it is, there's the size. It is all updated. And here's the cool part, it literally can just spin anywhere and see what's going on. Now, my office is a mess. I'm in the middle of redoing everything. My desk has junk on it. Don't judge me. But let's start. And we're officially recording in 8K. This is crazy. Can't wait to see what it looks like. I am currently doing other stuff. My only concern is an 8K resolution. I don't know if my current computer can handle it okay. But this is the office. And it's, like I said, we're in the middle of redoing things in here. So, a little bit junky. But this is it. We're going to do some real world tests here in the very, very near future. But that's everything it came with. This is the DJI OSMO 360. And I can't wait to use it in the real world. Especially at Disneyland. See, got the hat on and everything. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This was a quick little video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And pretty soon, hopefully we'll be using it out in the field. Bye-bye, everybody.